Okay, Mandela effects as it initiated. If you can hear me, I'm back. I'm back now to start the journey of June. The previous life, I think I was cut off in the middle of it with network. I was cut off in the middle of it with network. So if you can hear me, type 3 by 3 before we continue. If you can hear me. I've not seen any comment yet. Okay, maybe let me share the link. Let me share the link. I don't know why some of you are not getting notification for the live. See that YouTube is not sending. I'm still waiting for a comment. Before I start talking, let me know that someone is hearing me. Even if it's one person ahead, then I'll continue. Those of you that are not active now, you can watch live later. Okay, yeah, active. Somebody has joined. Yeah, that is another EURUSD from there. So now I can continue. So this is the month of June. I went to refresh. Though that first slide, the other one, I wanted to finish everything there, but at the same time, I was tired because I told people I needed to eat. Then the things that I wanted to talk about in that previous life, I couldn't finish them again. Network now. I don't know. It was network before I could know it. I saw they sent me notification unable to one error code like that. So and also okay, I am going to come back. So this particular live we are now. This is the top-down analysis for the month of June. So this one I'm not going to waste much time here. Real quick, we're going straight to the point. Before I proceed, let me I will always be making this disclaimer because this video I'm making now, I'm making it public. So before I proceed, any of my life, I'll always be making the first time people that are coming for the first time. If you are watching this video for the first time, this video is all about trading, DXY, EU. When I say EU, GBPUSD and EURUSD. And if you are a smart money trader, you will understand everything that I'm going to discuss in this video. If you're an ICT trader, then if you are not a smart money trader, if you are not an ICT trader, whoever you are listening to this for the first time, you are not a trader, the video is all about trading. All right. Then the things that I'm going to share in this video, you will pay attention to it. Tomorrow is 1st of June. Today is 31st of May. By the end of the month of June, I am going to come back to remind you the things that I'm going to say in this live. So how we play, I'm going to give you a setup right straight to the chart. That setup that I used to send to you people on the group, we are going to frame it together now. And this is what we're going to be doing every week. That's how I'm going to be doing it with you people every week. We're going to frame it together. We'll trade it together. It's not going to be only me sending trade to the group again. Some of you have been waiting for this, like you want me to be doing this every time. And that is my actual plan, to do this with you when I'm doing my analysis. I come on live now like this. What I am going to do here now, you will see how I frame my trade setup to down to the entry points. So from A to Z. So stay with me. If you're a new trader, anything that I say here that you don't understand, all you need to do is to follow for more. I have some videos on my channel there that will guide you everything about smart money concepts. You are here with the direct eagle eye. So let's get started. I am going to share my screen now. Okay. Okay. I hope you can see my charts. If you can see my chart, let me know first, because the window that I'm sharing, I don't know if it is the one. Just type on the, if you can see my screen, because there's a way it's showing from my end right now. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Like, can you see my charts? If you can see my charts, type it. Let me see. Okay, you can see my chart. Let me stop share screen and share again. Okay, let me share the entire screen. Okay, can you see my chart now? If you can see my chart now, let me know first before I continue. You can see my charts. Okay, all clear now. Yeah, we are good to go. All right. Yeah, another person say, okay, yes. All right, let's go. So now, this is my chart. You can see the chart is clear. Nothing. I don't have anything on my chart right now. I did not draw anything. This is DXY. This is DXY. This is EU. This is GU. So we are going to work on the three of them. That is how I do it every week. Let me delete this thing here. I don't want to put anything up. I want to start everything fresh with you people, and all the things that I'm going to mark on my chart on this slide. You will see how I'm going to use them to be trading throughout the month of June. These things. So if you have them on your charts, put them up. The way I mark, you mark it too. Then you see how we're going to be working with them. When I'm trading, then I will be very, very, very comfortable to trade with you, because I know that you know what I am doing. You have the level that I have. So this is the game. I told people in the previous live that the number third thing that I'm going to tell people to do something. This is the number third thing now in this top down analysis. So every fucking month before I come to trade, I need to do my analysis for the months. Then every fucking week before I trade, I need to do my analysis for the week, what the market is likely to do for the week. So how do I do it? How do I cook it? I'll first of all go to DXY. So this is going to be a weekly routine now. Every week you want to trade, you have to do this thing that I want to do in this video. That's why I said the things that I'm going to share in this video, in this live, they are things that I've never done publicly. Like it is when I did it that time, it is something where if you check my YouTube when I started my journey, I was doing this just to show you people that okay, yes, you can do this. All right. Now I'm back with them fully. So first of all, how I trade is you need to know where the market is going to trade, the last portion of price, then for the week. So how do you do that? I first of all, this is a monthly chart. Let's go to a monthly chart now on DXY. You can see this is DXY on the monthly chart. Market is consolidating on a monthly chart, up and down, up and down, up and down. You can see it. If you go to, so this is how I study my chart. Some of you ask me that money is always every time that you need to see what DXY is doing before you trade. It's every time that you need to work with the three of them. Yes, that is why I'm the evil eye. I cannot trade and be looking only GU or I'm be looking only EU. There's a reason why I'm looking at all of them. If you see some of the trade that if I leave a trade after my exit, you see the market will come back to our stop loss level. What helps me to exit those trades perfectly like that most time, it is because of having the knowledge of what is going to happen to the three of them, EU, GU, and DXY. So anytime I'm studying, I do my study like this. So this is my study now. I said, okay, all my students who are following me in this, anytime I want to do my study, if network is okay, I will come on live. They will do the study together, carry you along. Then that is how you become an independent trader. So now, if you come to DXY, first of all, this is what I'm going to do. I will first of all study DXY, analyze DXY on a monthly chart, drop it a weekly chart, drop. You see, I'm going to drop DXY. So once I drop DXY to a level, I will now go to GU, do the same thing, EU, do the same thing, three of them. That's why you see sometimes I see the setup, send you EU and GU. I'm trading, sometimes I'm trading both of them. So these are the power. You have the power of three. But we trade only two, which is EU and GU. I just pay attention to these two. Not that I cannot trade other pairs, but paying attention to these few ones, you feel more focused. So let's get started. This is a monthly chart on DXY. If I want to look at the charts, okay, what am I looking at on the monthly chart? There are so many things there, but I don't want to keep these charts too dirty. If not, there is a monthly fair value gap right there. Look at it. There's a monthly fair value gap right there. Right? But now, before I proceed, anything you see on the chart that I did not mark, understand that I just want to keep the chart neat, not to distract people. I just want you to pay attention to the things that I'm going to mark. Then if you're my master student, anything I don't mark, just understand that I have it in my mind too. But if you can put it on your own chart, put it up on your chart. But I'm going to talk about a few things from a monthly standpoint on this DXY. There are a lot of PDRs right now that I want to mark on this monthly charts. But right now, what I want to do, I'm not using any PDRA from monthly charts at this point in this video. If not, there are a lot of PDRA that I can mark for monthly chart right here. But this close to where price is trading, no monthly PDRA there that I want to work with as we're entering next week. So for that reason, I am not going to mark it. If not, I will mark it. I have my chart, other chart where everything is up there. So let's go to a weekly chart. Now this is a weekly chart on DXY. So now what I do is every week you have to come and look at this chart like this. When you are looking at the charts, you now say, okay, the next week candle, this is 1 week candle, right? Now the next candle, is it going to be up or is going to be down? These are the things that I frame. So once I look at the chart, that's okay, where is the market trading at this moment? Where is it trading at this moment? Okay, and also okay, look at another block right here, bullish other block. Anything I'm marking, that's how you be marking your own. The same thing, because all of you will send your chart to me. And that's what I said. I'm going to give people something to do at the end of the live. So it's part of it. You will send if you are going to send your chart to me, you are going to quote me back what you have watched me doing here, you are going to quote me back, give it back to me, send it like this. Okay, down to the end of it. This is a weekly order block. I have it. Then from this level right here, as a discount, I have defined a discount. Remember, I talk about premium and discount in the Smart Money Concept Trading Bible, that lecture. Premium and discount. So I have a discount. There's still a weekly fair value gap right there. But yeah, look at it there. That's a weekly fair value gap. But right now, for the sake of this lecture, I don't want to make too many things up there. So if I have something from a weekly chart, if I get to daily chart, when I see that the chart is dirty, I'm going to be deleting some of them. So, but anything that I have on my chart towards the end of this live, you need to have it on your chart. You need to have it on your chart. So then let me put it this. Let me do this like this. This is I hope anytime there's a disconnection, people let me know. Anytime there's a disconnection, let me know. Because last time there was disconnection, I didn't know. I was just talking till I saw the notification from my end. So anytime that people notice anything that you cannot hear me or you cannot see my screen, let me know immediately. Let somebody confirm again that you can hear me or you can see my screen too before I continue. Because I was wasting time the other time. I want to see a comment. Somebody just said, go ahead. Somebody should just tell me, go ahead. I'm waiting for that. Am I still connected? Okay. I've gotten a comment. Okay, so now I'm back here. When you come here, I have a weekly fair value gap right here. Then I'm still defining my discount on DXY. These are telling me that price will go up on this weekly chart. But right now, I am going to delete this weekly fair value gap very soon when I drop it in daily chart. Right? I have this right there. Then let's go to the daily chart now. This is the reason why I want to delete this weekly fair value gap, because I have something there in place of it. Is the daily fair value gap right there. So when I see this thing like this, I am going to do a lot of great job on this daily chart. Daily chart is where I cook everything. Where when I go to monthly, I go to weekly, then I come to daily. Daily is where I finalize the cooking. So now, if you come here, you're going to see this is a daily fair value gap, bullish one. Then this weekly order block right here, I have a daily order block right there. Daily. These things that I put up here, these are the things that I'm going to work with for the week. All right. Then you need to, when you are looking at the chart like this for the month, all the highs and lows, I will note them. There is a premium level here. This is a premium. Let me put it shaded area, yellow. Okay. Now, I don't have plenty things on my chart anymore. Look at this volume imbalance. That is a PDRA. So I hope you all can see my chart. Now you can copy it now. Mark these levels. See it. Then I am aware of this high right here. This high that was formed on this high that was formed. Um, this high that was formed on the 30th of March 2026. Take note of that high. I don't mark it here because I don't want to take your mind there. Price is not going to run there quickly right there. But when I want to talk about the high, I will note it. So, but for now, have it in your mind. Then this level right here, this low that were formed on the 6th of May 2026, have it in your mind too. Have the high in your mind. So this is DXY on my chart, on a daily chart. Copy it. What do I have? I have a weekly order block, daily order block, daily fair value gap. Let me name this one so that daily fair value gap. I have a daily fair value gap. Then I have daily volume imbalance. Daily volume imbalance. As a premium there. See this gap right here, this gap. That is the volume imbalance. Right there. So you all know it. I've been using it. So now, without wasting much of our time, I'll now go to GU straight up. Then I'll go to a monthly chart. This is GU on a monthly chart. Because I need to have these things in my mind. Then when I have them, you will now see how I'm going to frame a setup using this level that I have right here. Then we are going to trade the setup. So GU in a monthly chart, you can see a monthly chart on GU right here. I have a monthly fair value graph right there. But price is not trading around there right now, so I don't want to mark it. I only want to mark the things that I want to use for the week and the month of June. So now let's go to weekly chart. On this weekly chart, you're going to see something beautiful. If I am to look at price right now, I've seen a high in liquidity right there. I've seen another high liquidity right there. Then I've seen an order block right here. This is a weekly order block. Weekly order block. Stroke fair value gap because it has a fair value gap there too. So I have to define my discount. Then while I define that discount, this level right here, I need to take it down straight to a daily chart. There are premium level there from upside, but I want to take your mind to a daily charts. Now, when you look at it from this daily charts now, you see there's a daily fair value gap right there, plus that weekly. So let me just mark it now. This is a discount. And when I talk about it in the previous live, so the things is still valid. I need to have them on because these are the level that I'm going to use. So now, if you look at what is happening on GU right now, this is a setup that I'm going to frame, which people pay attention now. I've seen another block right there now, just like I have on DXY as a premium daily order block. daily order block. Okay, so that's daily order block. This is how I cook. I hope I'm not too fast. So like this. Now what do I have again? I have a fair value gap right there. The daily fair value gap. That this order block with that stuff there, I don't want to mark plenty things there, but if you look at it there, you can see a fair value gap right there. That is a fair value gap. So, but I don't want to make it too dirty, so let me just put it like this. Two of them are there. Pay attention to that level. So, what do I have to do right here for the month of June? I'm going to take a screenshot of this chart now because this is a daily chart. I'm framing a setup now. If I am to do anything in this price, anytime price come to this discount level right here, anytime price come here, I buy. Anytime price comes up, I sell. So, but with what I'm seeing in price right now, this high that is here, take note of it. The high that I said, that high that was from 1st of May, look at it. You need to take note of that for the month of June. That is going to be a previous month's high. Previous month's high, buy side liquidity. So that high too is on that low. The low is on DXY. I talked about it. That's the low here on DXY. This low here. Let me mark it. Previous month's low liquidity. When I'm marking this low, both sides, you know the reason. That is what helped me for my exit. So order block is there. And so now back to the GU. I have that low right, that high right there. Then previous week high is here. Previous week high. Previous week high buy side liquidity. So now see this level I have right here. Now I have a low right here that I can define. Previous week low. When I drop it in 4 hours, you see how brief it is. Previous week low. Now, in summary, previous week low is a short-term low. Previous week short-term low. So for the month of June, this is how I frame it. Remember, we framed a setup last time where we did not follow it down to the end. So where price is trading right now, this high right here that was formed last month, that is going to be the target for the month of June. Where price is right now to that level is how many pips? This is 207 pips. Pay attention now. We are about to move 207 pips again. We moved it from May, but we're not able to milk it down in profits. So it is about to happen again in the month of June. So how do we prepare ourselves? How do we prepare our mind so that we can milk it this time around? So I am framing it now. This is how I do it. Okay, short. I want to pick it too for long. Where price is right now. If you are to buy this market right now, This is how you define trade. This is where the market is. So now you see from there to this level, right, 160 pips stop loss. Then 100, 207 pips, let's say 200 pips take profits. Now, because if you enter this market right now, if you want to do anything, say you want to buy the market for a long term, I am framing my student, my master student understand something that I call 5 in 1. 5 in 1, I already taught you people in the smart money concept trading, by why I teach you all different types of trading. So this is how I frame it first. I have to frame it like this on a long-term level before I start scalping on a lower time frame. So now I'm going to define it. Stop loss SA. SA is 160 pips, but at least 160 pips. This is where our lecture is going to be very, very interesting now alive. Then TP, let me just put it like this. TP 200 pips. 200 pips. All right. So as it is, if you enter this market from where it is right now, if you buy it, if you buy this market and you put your stop loss here 160 pips, okay, it's about 170. Let me change it to 170. This is where the lecture is going to be interesting now. Now, when I said I'm going to give you people something to do at the end of the lecture, as I am asking any question that I'm going to be asking in this live, you'll be asking yourself that question and you'll be answering yourself. Then at the end of the live, you are now going to answer it to me by sending me your result. So now, look, this setup, I am going to trade it. I am going to risk it on my FTMA account. Even if it is one position with mini loss, I'm going to trade it no matter how it is. Then you are going to define the risks by yourself. Now, as I'm framing the setup with you, the risk is 170 pips. The profits is 200 pips. Now you have to calculate it in terms of money. This is a setup I'm framing now. This is a daily chart for the month of June. So you are going to have it like this. May 30th. Okay, this is June. We are planning June right now. June, space for June here. So now I am going to trade it. You will now ask yourself, what is the account size that you are trading with? You have been trading with me, so you know how many P's will give you $1 lost. Okay, 170 pips on one micro lot size. What would that be on your account? Because next trade that I'm going to take, I will not tell you people how much you're going to risk per trade. I will not tell you people enter social positions, enter with lot size, social lot size. I'm not going to be giving that instruction again. You are going to make that decision from this live that I'm doing right now. Because this is how I'm going to be doing all my trade before I come to trade live. I will share the trade with you, share everything with you. Then you'll be the one to risk what you can afford to risk on the setup. I am going to risk what I can risk on my own account. Then you, from your end, you are going to risk what you can risk based on the stop loss. Now the stop loss is 170 pips. But this is a position trade. This trade, it can take a whole month for this thing to happen. It can take 1 week for it to happen. But I am hoping that in the month of June, from the beginning to the end, this thing is likely to happen in the month of June. Before price will come to take this low here, it's likely to come and take this high. That is what I'm saying. So I will now risk it 170 pips. Now 170 pips. All of you now, you need to go and check what 170 pips is with whatever lot size you want to trade with. If it is a mini lot size, 170 pips is $170. If it is one micro lot size, that is $17. Now, if you are trading with an account size that is not big enough, that's why you see when I take some trade, I don't send it to the group because you cannot take that kind of risks on the account. You don't have enough leverage. But if you have enough account size, you can take this trade and allow it to play out. Once you risk it, and my mindset towards this particular setup, if I enter this trade and I put my stop loss here for the month of June, no matter what they do, try to bring price back to this level, I am not going to move my stop loss until price run to where. Now, when I get to the lower time frame, you're going to see how I'm going to be taking it, because I will not wait till price hits that 200 p before I take profit. I'm going to be taking profit, and you will see how I'm going to be taking that profit. You have to plan it. So I will now tell myself, okay, when price run from where it is now to this previous week high, I'm going to take profit. Take profit one. Then when I drop it to a lower time frame, you are going to see I will still take another profit before I even get here. So now, this is a daily order block. If price is returning to this level, I would like to take profit from there. So anything that I'm saying here, this is DXY now, this is GU. I'm framing the setup on GU now, based on what I have here on DXY. So what I am saying here, this bullish order block that sent price up here, this is the position of it here on DXY like this. Look at it here, and on GU like this. So this DXY right here, anything that I'm saying, I just give you, DXY is the benchmark. So I just brought you here first, tell you that I have something that I'm working with from DXY. So anything you see me saying here, it is because of what I already have here on DXY. So I will not be coming to DXY every time, switching. I will not be switching like that. I'll focus when I'm talking about one pair. I'll focus on it. I finish it. I go to the next pair, which is EU. But DXY, everything, just anything I say, go to DXY. You see the opposite of it. That's how it is. All right. So I hope you are following. Let me confirm again. I want to ensure that we are still good. If I'm not disconnected yet, let somebody say I'm following, so that we know, because our journey is getting interesting now on that GU. But before we proceed, let me know that you can hear me, like you can see me, everything is still okay. Just type, just let me know. You can say go ahead again, or just sell all good, or just tell me to continue. Somebody should just tell me to continue, then I'll move ahead. Okay, I saw another comment. Okay, active. Okay, active. Men are on duty. We're in the kitchen now. So this setup, all of you, if you are trading with a company account like FTMO, any account you are trading with right now, at this trade, I'm going to take this setup. I'm cooking it with two people now. So I will risk it. Then I will allow it to play. Even if it's one position, two position, I will allow it to play for the month of June. Okay. You see what I have here on a daily chart? Have it on your chart too, like this. The things that I'm going to ask you for, you are going to have it like this on your daily chart and send to me from each time frame. Let me take screenshot of this page. I've downloaded this page. Now, this is how I used to do my analysis. Now, I've taken screenshot of this. I'll send it to the group later when I'm done with this live. But I've taken screenshot of my analysis. So you are going to do your own too. I'll take screenshot of it. Everything that I mark up here, you and I will have the same thing. Then, if you have the same copy of my chart, you are likely to have the same result of my chart. Because I'm going to come back to show you the result of it. You're going to trade with me. So let's go to a 4-hour chart now. This is a 4-hour chart. I will now begin to, for the sake of, I will take a screenshot of this on 4-hour chart, then I will delete it so that the chart will be clearer. Now, this is it, right? Okay. I am now going to put June, 1st of June, right? 5 o'clock. We put this new month opening price. That's where new moon open from. So I need to note it, which is going to be June. Market will open today 31st by 5 p.m. New York time. So now this is where June will be trading to. So now I am going to do this thing like this. For the month of June. Let me take a screenshot of it on 4-hour too. So you can take your own too. Now, I will now delete this one now. So that we'll see how the market is going to play. This is what I did the last time. I just shifted front. Then lock it. Yeah, that one. I've taken that one away from there. So now, if you look at this market now, this is where we now need to talk about our PDRAs. This is a 4-hour chart. I already have a discount here now. So I have a premium here, which is this other block for the week. Then if you look, if I enter this trade, I am going to have few more things to the. I'm going to add few more things to the chart. Let's say this. This is. Let's go to. I want you to have this level. This is previous week high. The high that was formed on Friday. It's gonna be previous week short-term high buy side liquidity. Okay. This is what I'm going to be looking at. Am I sure I will still be able to do EU? Okay, I will give EU to you people as an assignment. Exactly. So I will do only GU. The EU, when you are sending your chart to me, you will send EU and GU. Yeah. That's how you're going to be framing me setup. Then I have I have a 4-hour fair value gap right there, which I don't want to make that level too dirty. So what I want to do there, let me just put it like this. Now we're going down to how I'm going to do my execution when market open, because I'm going to tell you down, then you prepare. So this level right here, now is the 4-hour fair value gap. So when price get there, it's likely to react. That is how I'm going to be taking profits. But my first target, if I enter the trade, this is what we are going to do. Let's drop it to a 1-hour chart. This is the game of the week. I need to put my 1-hour PDRAs, all of them on right now. This is 1-hour order block. These are the things that I'm going to use to work for the week. As we are opening, I will look at how price react to those things while I am waiting for my setup to play out. Then you need to have this level as a previous week low, short-term low, because that's liquidity right there. Previous week short-term low, sensor liquidity. So you need to have it on. What I mark here, we still have a 1-hour order block right there. A 1-hour order block right here. You will now see how I used to trade, how I build my hope, how I do everything, waiting for the setup to play out. And this time around, we'll see how I'm going to trade it. The only way you can hold on to that trade to trade it is when you understand that, okay, you have defined your stop loss, you have risked it. So allow the risks to pay it back. Because every risk you take, you are taking risks, hoping for that risk to pay you back. So when you take the risk, allow the risk to pay. If it doesn't pay, I am not going to worry myself, because I know I do this thing more right than I am wrong. So when I do it wrong, the consequences always come heavy. So that's why you see now the setup we are framing right now. I am trying to frame a setup of EURUSD. This particular setup we frame here now is almost 141. That is, we are risking almost 200 pips to get 200 pips if you define the risks. Then, as I'm going to drop down the charts now, you will see how my risks is going to be less than this 170 pips, but one of my stop loss is going to be there. So as market is trading with all the things that I have here now, the first thing the market is supposed to do as we're opening on Monday, this is a 1-hour chart, so pay attention to this level now. What I am expecting this week, only this week, remember the setup that I framed from a daily chart that I took a screenshot. That one, that is a short-term trade. I can call it a swing trade because it can take 3 weeks for that thing to play out. It can take 1 week. You see, sometimes they move 200 pips in 2 days. You have seen it. They move 200 pips in 3 days. You have seen it before. So they can do it, but no matter how long you want to take, I am no longer interested in how long you want to take, but I know I'm hoping to see price to that direction. So now the first thing that I'm going to do, look at where price is right now. From there to this high that was formed last week morning, that is 55 pips. So once I take this move from here to this level, I will get out for the week. I'm taking that run, I will get out for the week. So then that 20 pips, that 200 pips run that I'm looking for, I'm taking 50 out of it. It remain 150. That 200 pips is not that I'm going to take it in one day, or I'm going to take it in 1 week, in 1 month. But from now till the end of June, I am looking for 200 pips run to the upside from where price is. That is what I'm saying. So first of all, once market move from there like this is what I'm going to expect. My first target is right there. That's my first target. Then as this market where it is right now, it is trading at a very strong point. Let me show you that fair value gap that we use to trade on Wednesday. This was our entry we use. Look at it now. It is now an invergent fair value gap. That level is so strong to send price down. It has been broken to the upside. Then price has now returned back to it. And a retail concept which says market structure breaking to the upside, turn resistance or turn support. That concept, you can see it's aligning with smart money concept in this line where I have an invergent fair value gap where the market has broken into the. Look at how it was strong here. Market could not break it to the upside till the drop price. It went to take it to touch it another time. It dropped. Then finally it has now been broken to the upside. This high here is the target. So now price has retraced back to this level. I told you that I'm going to sleep on this chart. That's why I told you that I'm going to sleep on the chart. Immediately market opened by 5. I'm going to see how it trade. You will see sometimes they will open a gap. Let me delete this. Market used to leave a gap, that opening week gap. That is why I wanted to enter that trade on Friday and hold on so that Monday they will continue the run. Right? But because of that gap that used to open, that opening week gap, it's not every week it used to happen. But when that gap happened, trust me, it's possible the market can open from there, boom, run for this low here, attack this low first, hit this 1 hour order block right there. Anytime market is trading into this level like this, I'll be buying it. If this market comes to sweep this low there, it's going to be a very sweet one. Then it has now, our entry now has now been deep. Then the stop loss is no longer going to be 170 pips again. It's going to be 114 pips. If the market comes to sweep this low before we buy it, as market is opening. But I am not going to wait for that, for this low to be taken before I buy the market as it stands right now. All I'm going to wait for, once the market open, I'm telling all of you now, so you prepare your mind. Once you have sent your chart to me like this, you prepare your mind. Look at this level, all this level that I have here. I don't have too many things here. This is the setup. So you have everything that I have here. You have then we are going to trade it. If the market open where it is right now, this is what I'm going to look for. Immediately the market open, I will look to see a break of structure to the a break of structure on 5 minutes to the upside. I don't really know how the market is going to open, so I cannot predict my entry right now because the market is sleeping. So I cannot predict my entry right now. The market can open and come down, boom. You have seen it so many times. All right, it can open and go up, boom. I don't know how it's going to open yet. So once the market open, if it start to trade down, This is what I'm going to do. Because you need to understand all these things before you come to trade. This is what I call demo trading. You have to demo it before you come to trade live. Before I come to trade live with people, anytime I frame my setup like this and I plan it, I follow the trading plan, it used to play out for me. So you have to follow the plan, and I'm sharing it with you now. That is the same thing you do on your own. Before you know it, you'll be trading without me. So now, as the market is coming down now, if we get to this level, immediately it hit this other block, I would love to see price to go up. I will buy it from there. Once I buy it and I send the entry, and before I send that entry to the group, you all are going to do what I'm going to do at the end of this video. You are going to do it and send to me first. Then, what if I buy it, anything that makes me to buy this market from this level, my objective, my mindset towards the trade, everything, my stop loss, the first stop loss is here, 170 pips. Anything that makes me to buy this market from here right now, that is the mindset that I'm using on this particular setup. So if it's still dropping down, if it's still dropping, if I am in with so many positions based on the account size, I cannot predict for you right now on your account size. But if you are in with one position, you need to understand that, okay, you have just remove your mind, because before price will run 170 pips, it's not going to happen in one day to this level. So how the market is going to move to this level or before it goes, I don't know how it's going to behave yet. But with what is on the chart right now, if I am to be here as market stand right now, okay, let's say, okay, we are on, like market is trading right now. Let's say we are trading right now. Market is on, because right now market is sleeping, market is closed. If market is open right now, where the market is trading right now, I will buy it. I'm going to buy it right now as it stands, with the concept of this invergent fair value gap to send price back up, like this. Take that. That is my setup right there. So if I enter from there, I will, if price did not start to go up, I will wait to see how this other block will react. If it doesn't go do that, then I will allow price to come and take this low. You have to hold. If you enter from there, you need to allow price to come and take this low. You need to allow that retracement. So how many pips is that retracement now? That is 40 something pips. Okay, let's say 50 pips. You can see now from where price is to this level is 50 pips. It's 50 pips wrong. So if you buy the market from there, you need to understand in your mind that you must allow this low. If market decide to run it, because they can do it and go back up to take that high, you have seen it before, they can do it. If the market decide to do that, if you buy from there, you need to allow that run. But if you don't want that, then you have to be patient. If the market come to take this low, then you buy. But if the market does not come to take this low, you will now miss the trade. Market will now go from there and take that high. That is how you may set up sometime, which is fine. I told you people you are going to have a lot of missing entry and you need to accept it. You cannot get all the entries. So it is part of the game. I hope you can see the setup clear now. Where is my okay. It's something I'm trying to show here. Okay. Now if you take DXY, what we have here on DXY, everything, if you drop it a 4-hour chart, you are going to see that I have a daily order block there too. If you look at this candle right here. This is a daily order block. Daily order block. Because do you know why? That order block is found inside a weekly fair value gap. Remember, I marked one weekly fair value gap here that I deleted it because I don't want too many things on the chart. So this, If you put back that weekly fair value gap now, you discover that this candle is found inside it. And when price traded to it last week Friday, it reacted positively over it. So this is the discount level here on DXY. Have all those things in your mind on DXY. Then when you come to G, where we are going to, because this is the trade that I'm going to trade on as market is opening. I'm on the chart with it. So this setup right here, I've shared with you what I'm going to do. So let's jump into a 15-minute chart. You see it now here. This is how it look like. 15-minute charts. Now, I don't know how the market is going to open yet. They can open and run and attack this low, like I said, before it run up. I don't know, but I'm waiting. So you wait for that. Now, what I said I am going to do with you people at the end of the live, because I'm coming towards the end of the live now. This is the weekly top-down analysis, right? Then it is not just a top-down analysis for the week, it's for the month of June. It is that I share with you here now. You see how price is going to move in line with them. Then everything you see me that I marked on my chart here, mark it on GU, mark it on DXY. I did not mark anything on EU. So you now, you are going to do EU. Analyze EU too and send to me. So I am going to trade GU. I will still analyze EU on my own. But for the sake of this live, I don't want to make it too long again, because I went almost 2 hours first time and I'm back again. So I need to rest. And all of you too, you need to rest so that when market open by 5 p.m. New York time, that is going to be around 10 p.m. Nigerian time. So from that 10 to 11, I'm going to be active. Then before that, if I'm going to make my entry towards that level, this is what you are going to do and send to me before I send it to the group. If I do not see this response, even this setup, when I execute it, none of you will know. You will not know when I execute the trade. So if you want to know when I'm going to execute, this is what you are going to do. Number one, how I did my top-down analysis from here, from monthly charts to DXY, you mark it like that. Send the chart to me, just like this screenshot that I took on this live. That's number one. Then number two, you have seen the setup. You know how many pip stop loss it is. You know how many pip take profit I'm looking for. You have seen the risks. If you are trading with me on the group right now, that money that is in your account that you are trading with, if it is a money that if you lose that money now, if you lose the whole of that account, that if it is money that can cause harm to you mentally, or it can cause problem to you, or it will make you uncomfortable, let me know. As you are sending that your setup to me, or you let me know that you cannot take that trade, that the risk is too high for you. That is what you are going to tell me. Then, if the risk is okay for you, you will now tell me, okay, I've seen the risk, I've seen the setup, is more than okay. I can take it, because I'm not going to tell you how many. You see that instruction that I used to come to give on a group. I said a lot of things has been changed for my trading, right? Many things will be implemented, right? I'm not going to be giving that instruction again. Go with social position. No, this is where we'll cook it. This one I'm doing here is bigger than that instruction I'm giving you. That instruction I'm giving you can never give you independence. This is what will give you independence. And trading is a game where it is not a get rich quick scheme, but you people have seen what we have done in the past. Some of you that have been with me, you know that this game, one day, we're going to make good withdrawal from this. I'm working on something so seriously for me to come up with all these new rules for my trading. That is for you to understand that I am not sleeping on this. So if you know that the setup is not good for you, you don't take it. Don't take it. If the risk is too high, I don't take it. But I'm going to take it. When I take it, I will send it to the group. When I send it, you have already known everything about the setup. So it's not new to you again. And this is how I'm going to be doing this every week. I'll try as much as possible to continue like this. Every Saturday, Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday, I'll come for us to cook. I share the setup with all of you all before we trade it. Then we'll see how we can move further from there. Then another thing is that I want to talk about. I listed so many things that I want to talk about. I think I've talked about almost everything. But if there's anything that I did not talk about here, just know that I can't divulge all this information in one live or in one video, in one lecture. As we're moving on, you can be asking your question from there. Then we'll forge ahead. So this is the trade that we're going to work with for the week. So all of you get ready when the market open, we'll follow it up from there. Then there's one other important thing that I want to talk about that is escaping my mind. Okay. So wait. What's okay. Yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Yeah, I cannot afford to forget this part. Now, this part is, as we are trading together on the group. Anytime I send trade to the group, if you are in that trade, with what I have shown you here in this video, you are not going to be trading blindly again. And any of my students, any of you, anybody listening to this live, and you don't understand this thing that I put up here, you don't understand PDRA, you don't understand high and lows, you don't understand order block, you are not qualified to copy my trade, because it is too risky at that point, because you don't understand what you are doing and you are playing with real money. It's no good for you to be playing with real money with what you don't understand. So at this point, you should understand these things that I have here. So any of you who don't understand these things, the lecture is on YouTube, Smart Money Concept Trading Bible. So that is what I say I want to talk about. Anything I say here that you don't understand it means you are not qualified to play with real money. Because if you understand these things here, you know that, okay, this things is a game where you risk what you can afford to lose. And you are going to see that you will do it more right than you are wrong. Then you build up something from there. When the loss comes, you take it. When the winning period comes, you see what we did in the month of March. So that is the game. Just like that setup I shared with you in the month of May now, that can only be a trade for somebody for the whole year. And what we are going to do in the month of June now, if you frame that setup and we pick it, that setup now can be a trade for us for the whole year. Imagine you will get that 200 pips. And I'm going to work towards it. No matter how the market deliver this time around, we are going to make it. So that is the setup and everything. So you get yourself prepared for it. Every other thing that we need to do now, I think I've talked about everything on this particular setup. So if there's another thing that I've not talked about, those things will come up in another live or in another lecture, So I think we are good to go now from here. Let me take it on 5 minutes, one more 5 minutes charts. Okay. Okay, you can see here, this is 5 minutes order block. All right. So we are good to go. I'm done with it, people. So stay safe till I see you later. I remain Mandela Fix the Eagle Eye. Right? See you.